Communication studies, in my own words, is an academic field that examines how people use messages to create, share, and interpret meaning. Not only about the words that we speak, but it's about the process of communication and how it shapes relationships, organizations, cultures, and societies. According to our text, Little John and Boss, communication studies combines both theory and research to understand the role messages play in human interaction. The field recognizes that communication is symbolic, relational, and contextual, meaning messages gain meaning over time. They have a history behind them and how it affects when people are involved in the situations they're in. Overall, communication studies helps us continue to learn how it influences in our daily lives, who we are, how we connect with others, and communities are built. That's so important on how we can really learn things around us. Now, the purpose of communication theory is to help us explain, predict, and improve communication in different contexts. The theory gives us a framework or maps per se that makes sense of patterns we as humans have in human interaction. Without them, we would not only understand communication but through isolation. Does anybody remember COVID? But, anyways, in the text, it emphasizes that communication is complex in different layers. We have messages, communicators, levels of communication, and contents. Theories allow us to bring these layers into our lives to better understand why communication happen with people the way that they do and what effects those communication and interactions have on us. That's why scholars use these theories to study and why professionals apply them because they turn everyday observations into insights and examples that can improve how we build relationships, share information, and influence others. Now, in the Christian worldview, the Bible introduces a lot of different ways communication is brought, but I want to just point out two things. John 1:14 that explains Jesus is the word in flesh. And then we are also called to communicate in truth and love. And that's in Ephesians 4:15. Communication theory can support this mission by helping us understand different audiences, so different perspectives, cultural barriers, and effective message design. For example, how people are used in persuasion and interpretation of symbols that can make us be more thoughtful when expressing the gospel and what Christ means to us in our own lives. At its heart, Christianity is about relationship, both God and with others. Communication theory provides the tools that we need to help us win those relationships more effectively in showing Christ's love and awe.